If I told you that in September, the prices for detached homes dropped more than 25% just compared to the peak of the market this year, would you guys think I'm telling the truth or would you guys think I'm lying? Leave a comment down below because I'm always curious to see what you guys think about the market. What's your pulse of the market? Because I see it from the real estate angle side, but I just want to see what the general public thinks. How bad do you think things are? And if they'll get worse. So let's get into all the stats for September and a little bit of October stats as well. September, the slowest month of the year so far. For Ajax, it was not the slowest month of the year. It sold 90 homes and it only beat out January by only 5 homes, which is not saying much because January is supposed to be slow. It's the middle of winter. So it's not saying much. Compared to the peak of the market, which was February for number of sales, Ajax is down 44% for number of homes sold, and Oshawa is down 47% for number of homes sold. It was the slowest month of the year. It was 174 homes sold in all of Oshawa, and that is even slower than January, which was 184. So Oshawa is down 47% for number of activity of the market. Pickering was also the slowest month of the year so far. September is usually not the slowest month of the year. Like September, October, November is considered the fall season. So usually fall season is the second busiest time of the year. Spring is always the busiest. So for it to be even slower than January, that is generally not a good sign. Let's see what happened in Whitby. Whitby was not the slowest month of the year. It had 121 sales. It beat out January only by 4 sales, like I said before, which is not saying much. So Whitby is down 43%. Pickering is down 47%. Same thing here. They're all in the 40% mark. Now, I also pulled up some of the sales that have happened up until October 10th. So in case you guys are curious, okay, so let's say for Ajax, there have been 16 sales. So it's not very scientific, but if you guys were to multiply all these by 4 or by 3, you'll be getting a true number, what end of October might look like. But I just want to throw that in there. This is what's going on so far in October. Now, let's look at average prices. This is the question I asked earlier to you guys. So this is month by month. I took out some of the other months because just to save space because I'm running out of space here, but you will see the peak of the market like January and February, and then you see a little bit of June and August and September, and this is how much they have dropped by since the peak of the market. And all the big cities are here: Ajax, Oshawa, Pickering, and Whitby. Same thing as the before. I also focused on Ajax, Oshawa, Pickering, and Whitby because those are the big markets in Durham. Okay, so let's see what's been happening in Ajax. Ajax for detached homes, these are average prices. They are down more than 30%. They are actually down 32% compared to the peak of the market, which was, in this case, it was January. So percentage drop since the peak of the market, 32% for Ajax, and they are selling below $1 million. They finally came down below 1 million after so many months. Oshawa is down to 875. That is a drop of 28%. Pickering is down to 1.18, and that is also a drop of 28%. And Whitby, which was also a pretty expensive market, is still over $1 million. It's at 1.12. That is a drop of 27%. So yes, detached homes are down more than 25% for average prices. So let's see what's happening with the median prices, because average prices tend to be a bit all over the place. So let's see how the median price market is doing. Pretty much the same thing. Ajax is down still 32%. Median price is still below $1 million and $970,000. Oshawa is down 31%. Average detached home selling at a median price for $825. Pickering is down to 1.12. That is still over 25%. It's at 27%. And Whitby is down 30%. Imagine losing 30% of your house's value in just like 8-9 months. So that's for detached homes. We are not done. We're going to focus on condos and freehold townhouses. But if you guys like this kind of stuff, please consider subscribing, because it does help out the channel a lot. Because if YouTube sees you guys subscribe, they think, okay, he's providing some important information, and then they push my content even more. So I would really appreciate it. Full disclosure, I don't work in Durham, so I'm not looking to sell your house or make you guys buy a house or anything like that. But if you guys subscribe, that kind of helps me out as well. So thank you very much. Now let's look at condo average prices. On average, the peak of the market was 696 in February for Ajax. So condos are down 18%. Oshawa is up 13% actually. I'll go into more details on what's actually happening in Oshawa. So Oshawa is up 13% for condos, average condo price at 579. And at the peak of the market before, they were selling for like 513 in June. So in Pickering, they are down 10%. They're selling for $635,000 average condo price in September. And Whitby, they are down 15%, and they're selling for $635,000 on average. Now let's look at median prices for condos. Oshawa is still up 6%, and Ajax is down 19% since the peak of the market. Pickering is down 13%, and Whitby is down 19%, selling below $600,000. Now, why is Oshawa up? Few reasons. I'm like I said before, I don't work in Durham, so I'm not gonna try to claim to be an expert in this. I don't know the ins and outs of the Oshawa market, but what I have noticed just following the stats, for example, in September there were only 2 condos sold. So condos are not a big market in Oshawa, at least from what I'm seeing. Maybe somebody who works in Oshawa can prove me wrong. But on average, I'm only seeing like 10 to 15 sales for condos in all of Oshawa ever since the beginning. So I just pulled up the stats, like number of sales. There's only been like 15 homes, 15 condos, 12 condos, 10 condos. And in all of September, there were only 2 condos sold. So I would not think like, oh, the condos are up like $100,000 in 1 month. Keep in mind, it's a very small sample size. Now, let's look at freehold townhouse average prices. Average prices for freehold townhouses are down 26% in Ajax. They peaked in, let's say, January, 1.11, and they are selling for $829. That is a drop of 26%. In Oshawa, they are down 25%. And in Pickering, they are down 24%, selling for $879,000 for a freehold townhouse in Pickering. And Whitby was selling for, at the peak of the market, which was February in this case, for 1.11. That is down to $812,000. That's a drop of 27% in only a matter of like 8 months for Whitby for a freehold townhouse. Now let's look at freehold townhouse median prices, just for some stability. But no big changes here actually, because they are down 27%, 24, 24, 27. So average prices and median prices kind of seem to be in sync for these average freehold townhouses. If you guys want to see what's happening in Toronto, Brampton, Burlington, like all the other markets in the West End, you can check out some of my other videos for September, because I just posted a whole bunch of videos for market updates for September. So if you guys want to see how Durham compares to all the other markets, you can check those out. It kind of helps me out, it helps out the channel. And I thank you guys for watching. Thanks. See ya.